And we're back and ready to get into even more exciting stuff. This time across our applications, we've got our Executive Vice President of Applications Development, Steve Miranda. Steve, how's it going? Great to have you on Oracle TV.
Thanks, Kendall. It's nice to be here again.
Well, your main stage keynote is coming up tomorrow, and everybody is looking forward to it. We can't wait. Tell us what we can expect and what guests you'll have on stage.
It's going to be fantastic. So it's going to be fast-paced because we have 3 customers, with great stories. We just heard from DHL, so we'll have DHL on board telling their global story. We'll have Caesars Entertainment, which is not only Caesars Resorts globally, which is again a full suite story from a service company, not a distribution company. And then we'll have a manufacturing company with Zebra Technologies, again, full suite. So 3 great customer stories. In addition to that, I don't think you're allowed to speak here without talking about AI, but I'm going to try not to talk about AI because we're going to show AI. So I'll have 3 AI demos of feature functions, that AI agents which are going to be in the product over the next year. So between that, between customer stories and between showing some very good demos of what's is coming and exciting, I'm not going to say a whole lot, but it's going to be jam-packed.
Okay. Well, we know that AI is accelerating at breakneck speed. You just mentioned agents.
Yeah.
This is a preview of what's coming next in Fusion applications. Can you tell us just a little bit more? I don't want you to give your whole keynote away.
Sure. So last year we announced 50 plus AI use cases. And they were, in some ways tactical use cases. They were productivity enhancements. You want to have a job post, and instead of writing the job post, you'd write the brief description and hit AI Assist, and AI would generate it for you. You'd want to do a performance review, the same thing. You'd want to summarize a financial report. You could have the AI summarize it for you. So productivity gains. AI agents is a little bit the next logical step of completing complete tasks. So for example, you might be an employee and you have to take a leave of absence or a medical leave, or you have questions about, hey, I'm going on maternity or paternity leave, but I also have vacation left. Can I attach those two? I'm traveling. You guys travel a lot. I'm traveling in Europe. What do I need to do for medical coverage? I need to get a prescription. Is that covered? Do I have to pay for it? All sorts of questions. So what we've done is we've built an AI agent which takes your policy document, ingests that into the Oracle 23i database, uses the latest and greatest LLMs, and answers those questions for a customer, but in context. So it knows your tenure at Oracle. So some companies have more vacation with tenure. It knows where you live. So in the United States, we have certain healthcare. Within Europe, they have different. It knows which benefits plan you've signed up for. So if you've taken the eyeglasses or not, on and on. So you don't have to say any of that. It's embedded in the HR system. It's an agent that knows your context and answers your questions. Similarly in financials, almost the same thing. Think about a ledger agent, a lot of questions that auditors and that financial analysts have. You can now express that in English language. What is this journal made of? What is the balance made of? How many journals? What invoices support this? What POs support that invoice? What was the workflow? Who approved this? You don't need to know how to use our system. We surface that through the AI and the AI agent, a ledger agent. And so there are 50 plus of those coming over the next year across the applications, just like our previous preview last year.
Now, what role does OCI play in this? How is OCI helping us really speed up the development of AI within Fusion applications?
Well, thank you for reminding me of that, because that's so crucial to us. So that's what we like to say, we're the only technology company that's in the application business and the only application company that's in the technology business.
Right.
So we don't have to, when Larry asked me, and he asks me from time to time, which Gen AI engine are we using? And as you saw from his keynote, most, if not all, the major AI engines, from ChatGPT to XAI Grok, Llama, and of course Cohere, which we're using today, all are hosted on OCI. So we test against the best LLMs in the world today. We test with all the investment of the world going into LLMs. We know the best LLM for the right use case, and then we apply that. And guess what? Because we're on that OCI platform, really what we're doing is we're calling an API that OCI provides, their AI API. So if that changes, and it will change, tomorrow there'll be a better one, next year there may be a brand new one that's available in LLM, no problem. Our customers and apps, because they can inherit that technology, get it automatically. So all the benefits of that fastest, broadest AI, we deliver to our apps customers.
It's a nice little advantage we have.
Yeah.
Given how fast things are moving with AI, Oracle can't possibly deliver every AI scenario to customers that need it. So how are we empowering our ecosystem to co-innovate with us when it comes to AI?
Right. So this is a question we get a lot because a lot of customers are, to some extent using the AI we deliver, but also having their own AI projects. And so what we've done is we've taken areas where you can extend our application. So in HCM, we have a concept called journeys, where you can add your own steps, add your own workflow to the applications. And we added that several years ago, before AI was very popular. Well now, in a journey, you can incorporate an LLM or an AI step, whether it's our model or your model. So we combine the best of both worlds, where we're delivering prepackaged use cases, tested, best-in-class LLMs, and to your point, we can never do it all for all the industries and all the companies that are here. We allow them to extend and use either the same OCI services we use, or if you don't like it or have your own, use your own.
Wow, that's like something out of, this is all something out of sci-fi movies.
It really is.
We are in the future.
Yeah. Well, so besides AI, what else are you excited about where Fusion's future lies?
Well, I think that the completeness of industry. So quite some time we've said we've had the foundation of Fusion, ERP, HCM, supply chain, and CX, but really highlighted two specific areas this time around. One is something we call smart operations, which is in the manufacturing space, getting to that shop floor, what used to be called an MES application. So what people traditionally thought of was like assembly line workers, and you had big gloves and they would use specialty devices and punch in numbers. Well, that exists to some extent today, but many supply chains and many assembly lines are now very technical and very sophisticated, where they're using phones and iPads or tablets, and they're scanning QR codes of a pallet that's coming through. They're scanning QR codes for their work instructions that tells them exactly how they do this step in the process. So even what we might commonly think of like common manufacturing items are very sophisticated, technical, and so what we've introduced is smart operations, which integrates with our manufacturing product area that allows that. The other area, of course, we continue our investment in other industries, notably healthcare. So we're working together with the Cerner team, not only to add connections between Fusion and Cerner, but also make those connections open. So if you use another EMR or another hospital system, that integration from supply chain and HCM to your hospital system will work for Fusion and all of our customers.
That's fantastic.
Truly fantastic, and we are so excited to hear more about this tomorrow during your main stage keynote. Steve, thank you so much for coming on Oracle TV.
Thanks for having me.